not being known, someone else in a body that's come straight up from hell. Drop it out before the cause no way, cause I tried to do that the other day. I'm not being known, someone else in a body that's come straight up from hell. Drop it out before the cause no way, cause I tried to do that. Now I'm black and white, but my colors still shine. Cause you left me, you left me, you left me. Oh, 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 oh. Now I'm black and white, but my colors still shine. Cause you left me, you left me, you left me. Oh, oh, oh. So strip me off and lose me. I don't care, no, I don't care. Strip me off and you me. It's not fair, no, it's not fair. I'm not being known, someone else in a body that's come straight up from hell. Drop it out, the thoughts of cause no way, cause I tried to do that the other day. I'm not being known, someone else in a body that's come straight up from hell. And drop it out, the thoughts of cause no way, cause I tried to do that.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the final game of Week 3. We're approaching Week 4. We got the Power Ranking stream later tonight at 8 p.m. EST. Apparently, I did the poll wrong. My apologies. Clearly, Nate knows better, which is why he's a mod. I thought I could just do / prediction, Nate. I guess not. But, hey, that's my bad. Nate's got it. But, yeah, we're going to be rounding out with a Benthic division matchup between the Reef and the Surge. We've had a little bit of an issue trying to schedule this game. Lack of responses has been tough. We've got a couple players that aren't able to show, and we will be doing a 2v2. There's a lot that's happened to the Surge team this week, so it's been a lot of chaos to try to figure out what these teams are going to look like. But we have rosters, and we will show them now. Oh, did I do it 10 seconds? Oh, I didn't change the time. Whoops. That's my bad. Well, something that's off here. I didn't change the records. Whoops. Of this. Both the Reef and the Surge are sitting at 1-1. All the other stats, like this whole team info section, I got wrong. That's my fault. The Reef and the Surge are both 1-1 right now. Every other stat is right. All these other stats are correct. Something that is interesting to me about these stats is how even these teams really are. The only thing that's really different is the amount of shots the Surge have, and their accuracy is better than the Reef. Everything else, like, these teams are pretty even. Record-wise, goals per game-wise, I mean, assists, the Surge have more, but everything else is like the exact same for these teams. Going through the rosters, the Reef have Slow, Zare, and Eyes, but Slow has not responded this entire week, so he is not playing in this match. So it will just be Zare and Eyes representing the Reef. And then on the other side, the entire team of the Surge has showed up. So Shadow, Dylan, and Soklabot. Shadow is a long-term sub for Green, who should be back next week. And Soklabot is a temporary sub for Goose, who couldn't make this matchup tonight. The only player that is actually on the Surge is Dylan. That is a brief breakdown of the matchups, even though I messed them up. We will get straight to the pre-game interviews. We will be starting with the Reef, and Zare is going to be taking the interviews. Oh, sorry, Eyes is taking the interviews for them. Hey, Eyes. How's it going? Hello?
Hello.
You sound so far away from your mic right now. Oh my god.
Yeah. My bad.
You're fine. Well, you've got a weird little matchup. I've kind of seen this coming all week. Slow hasn't responded, so now you're down a player. You're going up against a Surge team that is pretty new with each other and struggling. How are you gonna try to take advantage of that since you and Zare already have chemistry?
I'm gonna sit in the net and I'm gonna pray for the best.
Oh yeah, to people that don't know, Eyes is on 400 ping this match. He showed up just so the Reef didn't forfeit. So shout out Eyes. I hope that it's not as bad as you say it is, but honestly it sounds like it's rough. But just try your best, try to let Zare do all the work, and just try to hold on for dear life, honestly.
Alright, I'm calling it right now. Clean sweep.
You call it clean sweep? I love the confidence, though. You still got that confidence. I respect it.
I believe in my guy.
This unreal. Well, any final things you want to say before I bring you back to your team?
No, not really. I just hope it's fun at least.
Yeah, I hope so for you too. Alright, well, I'm going to bring you back there. Lobby info should be up soon. Good luck and have some fun. Poor Eyes, man. Dude is literally in a hotel room. He wasn't able to play. He messaged a couple hours earlier saying, I can't play. But then he realized none of his team was here except Zare, so he had to show up. So, I mean, major props to him for even being here. But now we will get to... Oh, Zare, thank you for the tier 1, dude. I appreciate that a lot. In case you didn't know, for this league, and all the money I get, whether it's from ads or someone gifting or something, that's all going to the prize fund next season. I hope my goal is to reach 300 so that I can split it 200 for the Benthic, 100 for the Pelagic, but honestly, whatever we get at the end of the season is what we get. But Zare, that helps us a ton. Thank you so much. Now we will go to the other team, the Surge, and Dylan will be taking their interview. Hey, Dylan. How's it going?
It's good. Going good.
Lot of chaos with the Surge. I mean, you got traded from the Orcas to here, and then all of a sudden, Green is gone, and then Goose is also just not able to make this match. So, have you been able to try to get some time with your team before this match?
No, we really haven't played at all yet. It's gonna be like the first game together.
Alright, well, I mean, I guess first time could be the charm, but we'll see.
Maybe.
How do you feel about your game itself?
I feel like I'm playing pretty good. Changed my sense a couple times the past week. I'm feeling pretty solid on the sense I have now.
Oh, that's good. At least you feel good about your game. We'll see how your team responds. You're doing a 2v2. Do you have a plan for the first two players? Is it going to be you and Shadow to start?
Yeah, I guess so. It's got to switch every game.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess Shadow and I can run it first.
Okay. Well, last question. Do you have a prediction for how the match is going to go?
No, I have no clue. Hopefully we win.
Alright, I believe in you. So I'll drag you back to your chat. The lobby info should be up shortly. Good luck, have some fun.
Thank you.
Damn, energy from both teams pretty low right now, dude. I can't lie. I can't lie, dude. It's a little rough, but hopefully the energy will be up by the end of this game. Last night we had 2 thrillers of Pelagic Division matches, so I'm hoping to round out this week in a good way. But we will see. That will do it for our pregame, and I am going to get the lobby up, get the players in the match, and we will be starting shortly. Be right back. Okay, we are back. I think all the players are in. I kind of got to remember the names of some of these players because Shadow is making his debut. I think he's going by Lith. Soklobot, I think it's just Soklobot. Let's see. Yeah, and then I don't see. Oh, there's eyes. I forget if Kyver's Dylan. I think it is. I'm just trying to refresh myself. But I think this is everyone. Yeah. Here we go. A unique 2v2 style. Who will be starting for the Surge? As they have 3 players, they are going to be subbing and going back and forth. And they're going to be starting with Dylan and Soklobot to start off, taking on Zare and Eyes, who will constantly be playing every game. Ty on kickoff. Dylan is going to take it up the left wall. He's got some space, trying to carry it around. Zare with the 50 in the corner. Shot by Sokolbot early. Goal for the Surge. And they're up 1-0. Dylan with the pressure on Zaire. Zaire loses the 50 clean and a tough bounce off the corner. Sokolbot takes advantage. The former Fangs player trying to make a statement to the rest of the league early. Zaire wins kickoff to the left wall. Sokolbot off the right wall, trying to stay on it. Over Zaire, the shot from Dylan, 2-0 Surge. What a start for them. Sokolbot with a clean pass, and Dylan gets the shot past Eyes and then past Zaire. The colors are confusing. What? What do you mean the colors are confusing? Zaire. It's a 50 on Dylan. The pass mid. Here's Eyes. Gets the clear for the moment. Dylan gets it past one. The pass mid off the backboard. Sokolbot can't get the read. Up the right wall. Zaire forces a shot over everyone, and it's a 1-goal game. The Reef cut the lead to 1 with 4:19 left. Lots of offense here from the Surge and the Reef. Oh, yeah, so what I use for the overlay is called Borrow, and since, you know, this is a free league and I don't got money, I can't make those colors change to the colors I want. It's just going to be blue and orange. But Sokolbot responds early, and it's a 2-goal game once again. Dylan, it's a good carryover past Zaire off the post, and Sokolbot just taps it in. Just change the in-game colors. What do you mean change the in-game colors? These are the in-game colors. You can see the colors over their names. Sokolbot just has one man to beat. Sokolbot the flick over Zaire off the backboard. Dylan gets it cleared out by Eyes. And here come the Reef the other way. Eyes has an open net. He can't find the angle. Dylan delays, trying to take it up the left wall. He doesn't have any boost, so trying to play a 50 on Zaire. Backflip there. It's boomed out. Sokolbot's got space. The shot is blocked by Eyes. Dylan with the catch. Can't get it past Zaire off the backboard. Dylan goes for a psycho. He gets the clear out. Zaire off the right wall. Moves it to the corner. He's got space. Here's Zaire. The shot is blocked by Sokolbot to the corner. Sokolbot the other way to Dylan. Off the corner, trying to get a redirect. Gets it past Eyes, but it goes off the backboard. Dylan with the demo on Zaire. Sokolbot has some space. The shot from Sokolbot goes in, and the Surge are up 3 with 3:06 left. So make Reef blue in game and Surge red in game. But I'm making the teams their colors, respective colors. Yeah, that's not their team colors. If they're... Eventually, I'd like to get Borrow so that I could change the colors to whatever I want. But as of now, it's just this. Dylan, off the corner. Eyes gonna take his space. Trying to take it to the right wall. Eyes pops it over. Tries to get the pass mid and nothing there. Sokolbot has got some space. Zaire cuts it off. Tries to force a shot. Dylan hits it to his own corner. Surge up 3 halfway through game 1. Sokolbot with the demo on Eyes. Dylan loses the 50 to Zaire. Sokolbot in his own corner. Pops it up. Sokolbot trying to take his space. Gets it past one. Zaire waits on the wall. It's cleared out for the moment. Eyes tries to redirect it out. It goes right to Sokolbot, who will leave it for Dylan. Off the right wall. Getting a redirect. Pass one, but Zaire makes the save. Rebound. Sokolbot saved by Eyes. And here come the Reef the other way. And Eyes makes it a 2-goal game with 2:08 left. Good pressure from the Surge, but Eyes with the counterattack takes advantage of it. .208 left. Zaire ties kickoff. Sokolbot wins the second ball. Dylan hits it to the left wall. Had an open net. Didn't take advantage of it. Zaire tries to clear. Sokolbot back to Dylan. Off the left wall as Dylan gets a demo on Zaire. Passing mid. Over Eyes. It's cleared out by Zaire. Dylan resets to his own corner. Eyes. Tries to pass in mid. Can't get the redirect. It's cleared out to the corner. Dylan taking his space. Off the corner. Try to pass mid. It's pinched out. Tough play for Sokolbot. He does get the catch though. It's the left wall. Tries to pinch it out. Eyes can't read it. Sokolbot, he's got some space. He backflips. Not able to get a read on it. Dylan tries to get it past Zaire. Zaire makes the save. He resets to his own corner. Zaire off the left wall. He's got some space. What can he do with it? The shot over Sokolbot is blocked by Dylan. Here's Dylan the other way. Just has eyes to beat. Dylan delays. Gets it past everyone. And the Surge are up 3 with 1:07 left. Yeah, I'm convinced, Chicken. Dude, you're rage baiting beyond belief right now. Dude, I can't. Borrow can't change. Unless I spend money on Borrow to get the premium version of it so that I could change the colors of Borrow, I can't do it. This is how it's been all season. So, I don't know. But 52 seconds left. Sokolbot to catch the right wall. Here's Sokolbot, pops it off the ceiling, pass mid to Dylan. The shot goes over the backboard, trying to get a double. Zaire is able to clear. Eyes tries to clear it out. It's blocked by Dylan. He doesn't have any boost to work with. Plays the corner, trying to get a pass mid. Zaire the block. Eyes to clear. Sokolbot will keep it in. 30 seconds left. Sokolbot with a lot of pressure. The pass mid to Dylan, and the Surge are gonna take game 1 in dominant fashion. Sokolbot, just some good car control. Passes it mid to Dylan. .26 seconds left. Sokolbot wins the kickoff clean off the corner. Dylan going for the redirect. He does get it, and it's 7-2. The Surge are sending a message to the rest of the league right now. Dylan with a clean redirect. Gets it past there off kickoff. Yes, exactly what Nate said. We have home and away teams, so changing the colors depending on the team would mess up the home and away structure that we have. Sokolbot off his own backboard. Dylan, he's got some space, just Zaire back. What can Dylan do? Carries it, saved by Zaire to the corner. 8 seconds left, Zaire can't clear. Eyes will follow up, pops it past 1. 3 seconds left. Dylan takes it off the backboard, and it's cleared out, and it's gonna drop, and that is game 1 for the Surge. The Reef have a lot of work to do to respond here. No. Reef versus Surge. So, the Reef are on the left, Surge are on the right. Surge are the home team. Yeah, it's the opposite. Because versus, saying versus that team, if you watch basketball, if you, like, say, let's say, 76ers versus Celtics, right? The Celtics are the home team in that situation. So we're going with that format. And now on to game 2. The Surge have subbed out Sokolbot for Shadow, who is their round 1 player, making his league debut. What will he look like tonight? Tie up on kickoff. Shadow taking it up the left wall. He's got some space. What can he do with it? Carrying it. The shot. Quick goal from Shadow. Good car control out of the air, and he scores quickly. A good pre-flip from Shadow, and he just gets it past both Reef players. .54 left. Dylan wins kickoff to the backboard. Shadow, the pass mid. It's cleared out by Zaire. Zaire's taking it to the right wall. Zaire gets a pass 1. It's just Shadow back. He can't get the pre-flip. Shadow pops to himself. He's got some space. Eyes the read off the backboard. Can Zaire cut it off? Zaire's shot is blocked by Shadow. Cleared out by Dylan. Shadow trying to follow up with it off the left wall. He's got space, gets it past 1, tries to get the pass mid, cleared out by Zaire. Straight down off the ceiling, Eyes able to clear into the Surge zone. Off the corner, Dylan gets it past 1, leaves it for Shadow. Shadow just has Zaire to beat. 1v1 situation, wins the 50 to the backboard. Straight down. The shot from Dylan is blocked. Rebound Shadow. The shot is cleared out by Zaire. Off the ceiling down. Leaves it off the backboard. Zaire. Redirect shot is blocked by Dylan to the right wall. Here's Dylan. Here's Shadow. Pops it past one. Shadow. The shot saved by Zaire. Trying to keep the Reef in this game too. Dylan. Keeping the pressure on the Reef. Zaire. As it's stolen by Shadow. It's just eyes back. He clears it to the left wall. Trying to stay on it. Wins the 50 on Dylan. Here's eyes again. Off the left wall. Shadow. Clears it out for the moment. Zaire gonna cut this off. Zaire taking his time. Gets it past one. Dylan. Popping it off the backboard. Going for a double tap. Here's Dylan. Misses wide right. Zaire. Stolen by Shadow. Off the backboard mid. Zaire can't get the clear out. It's just eyes back. Here's Dylan. Plays the ground. It's saved by Zaire again. Shadow keeping the pressure on. It has been all Surge here in game 2. Reset from Shadow. It's catch by Zaire. He's taking his space. Good 50 on Dylan. Dylan trying to keep it in the Reef zone. Eyes off the left wall. Gonna leave it for Zaire. Booms it downfield. Shadow jumps up. Hits it to the left wall. Shadow leaves it for Dylan. Going off the backboard. Zaire catches it. Tries to clear it out. Flicks it past Shadow. Zaire's got some space if he can hurry. Here's Shadow. Zaire, the shot is blocked. What a play from Dylan. Shadow with an open net. Makes it 2-0. Halfway through game 2. The Surge looking real strong here in this series. Keep in mind, they are facing a round 2 and round 3 player right now in the Reef, but they're doing their job right now. Halfway through game 2, the Surge are up 2 in this game and up 1 in the series. Off the left wall, Dylan booms it off the backboard. Eyes can't get the read. Zaire's got space to the right wall. What can he do with it? He's got a lot of space. Here's Zaire carrying it. Saved by Dylan. Off the ceiling down. Eyes hits it to the right wall. Shadow with the catch. He's going to take it up himself. Shadow has Zaire on the backboard. Can't get a read. Eyes counters the other way. Eyes gets it past Dylan. He cuts it off and clears it out. Dylan tries to pass in mid. Gets it over Shadow. Some miscommunication there from the Surge, but Dylan stays on. Dylan stays on, trying to pass it mid to Shadow. It's a bump on Zaire. Shadow can't cut it off. Zaire with the 50 off the corner mid. No one able to commit. Shadow plays it to the Reef corner. Here's Dylan's shot off the backboard. Any follow-up by the Surge? No. Leaving it for Eyes. Eyes with the 50 out. Off the backboard, here come the Reef. Zaire fakes out Dylan. He stays on. Good 50 from Dylan. And now here come the Surge the other way. It's a game of counters right now. Dylan. Reset. Tries to get a pass mid. It's cleared out by Zaire. He stays on. Off the right wall. He's going to take his space. Flicks it past Shadow. The pass mid to Eyes. Dylan will challenge and wins the 50. It's cleared out. Dylan with an open net chance. And it's 3-0 Surge. The Reef just have nothing to show for it right now. They're taking advantage of the open nets the Reef are giving them. And it's looking like this is going to be a quick series at this pace. Minute 1 left in game 2. Eyes loses kickoff clean. Straight down. Zaire hits it to the left wall. Try to stay on. Zaire booms it downfield. Shadow gets the save to the right wall. Shadow, the pass to Dylan. Back to Shadow. Here's Shadow up with the shot. Saved by Zaire. Dylan keeps it in. Off the backboard. Dylan, the pass mid. It's cleared out by Zaire. He'll try to stay on. Good 50 there from Shadow. Shadow loses the 50 to Eyes. And here's Eyes the other way. Trying to get some momentum here. As it's 3-1 Surge. Eyes gets a perfect 50 on Shadow. And then I think that was Dylan that was too close to the ball as Shadow was trying to 50. Some miscommunication there from the Surge. 30 seconds left. They need another kickoff goal. Shadow taking his space. The pass mid to Dylan. Nothing there. Cleared out by Zaire. Dylan can't get a good touch. Eyes the other way. Doesn't have any boost to work with the flick shot saved by Shadow. Rebound Zaire. Off the backboard. Double by Zaire. Off the crossbar down. And even though he's running out of time, he's not giving up. It's a 1-goal game. Zaire with some great car control to cut the lead to 1. 14 seconds left. Can they get a kickoff goal to get back in this game and force an OT? Zaire off the left wall. Dylan forcing a shot. 10 seconds left. That's over eyes. Cleared by Zaire to the left wall. Shadow cuts it off. Reset for Zaire to the corner. No time on the clock. You gotta keep it up. Zaire gets pre-jumped by Dylan, and it looks like it's gonna drop. Eyes keeps it up. Dylan plates it right to Zaire. Zaire will try to clear. Shadow is gonna let it drop, and the Surge take game 2. Turned out to be a lot closer than anticipated, but I mean, Zaire balled out defensively. 6 saves. What more can you ask for from him? I just think the Surge offensively have been taking over. Like, the Reef aren't getting any chances to do anything. And yes, Chicken, it is absolutely a skill issue because we have been doing this all season. It has been the same exact format and looked the same exact way this entire season. So this dude clearly don't watch basketball. I mean, people can be confused about it, but that's just how it makes sense most for us, how to have home and away games and how that factors into what server's chosen. Like, damn, L overlay? Bro! Rude. Trying my best here, alright? Do you want to pay for the borrow premium so I can get premium and actually be able to choose the overlay colors? I'll do it. But Soklobot with the catch. He's going to take his space. By the way, it is Soklobot and Shadow who are playing for the Surge. Dylan is sitting out. Soklobot at the 50. Goes right to Shadow to the right wall. Eyes. Pops it to himself. Gets it over Shadow. It's just Soklobot back. Eyes. It's bumped by Zaire. Miscommunication there from the Reef. Soklobot off the left wall. Passing mid to Shadow. He's up. The shot is blocked to the right wall. Soklobot has it cleared out by Eyes. And here come the Reef the other way. Eyes with an open net. Rolling towards it, and it will go in. The Reef are up 1-0. How much is it? I think it's like $20 a month. Or something like that. It's not cheap. Especially for someone who's not making money off this league. Now, if I was, maybe. Probably. But I'm not right now, so. Shadow off the right wall. Zaire will clear it. Soklobot booms it downfield. Zaire will cut this off. Soklobot resets to his own corner. He's going to pop it to himself. Soklobot taking his space. Soklobot leaves it for Shadow off the backboard. Zaire can't get a touch. It's 50 by Shadow. Cleared out by Zaire. Soklobot pops to himself. Zaire is waiting on the back wall. It's blocked by Zaire. Shadow waits for his touch. He's going to backflip into it. Wins the 50. Trying to get a second ball. Eyes wins that one. Here come the Reef the other way. Zaire trying to catch. Stolen by Soklobot. That's going towards the backboard. Soklobot double. Can't get a read. Shadow shot misses off the both posts. But rebound Shadow. And it's a tie game with 3:25 left. Shadow had an open chance. Tried to sneak it past there. But it hits off both posts. But luckily is still able to tap it in. 3:25 left. Soklobot wins kickoff clean, and the Surge, just like that, take the lead. That's how quick it can happen, especially in a 2v2. Facing off against the lagging Eyes, and see how that goes. Oh, that's actually not bad and easy. Yeah, per month. Yeah, it's per month, dude. Yeah, it's not cheap. And again, in the future of this league, I'd love to do it if I was making money off the league. Because right now, the only money I'm getting, I'm using for the prize fund next season. So I have nothing else to use. Like, if I get more than that and I start making extra, then I mean, sure. Shadow off the crossbar and in. Clean flick from Shadow, and the Surge are up 2. I love how I'm just talking about the future of this league while Shadow just absolutely peaks on Zaire. Off the crossbar down. What an unbelievable shot there from Shadow. 2:57 left. It has been 3 unanswered for the Surge. Sokolobot wins kickoff right to Zaire. Trying to go off the left wall. Eyes will cut it off. Trying to stay on it. Shadow gets a bump on Sokolobot. Zaire moves the 50 to Shadow, and it's 4-1. It's falling apart for the Reef. Zaire tries to play a 50, and he just plays it too far to the left, and then it's just he loses it right into his own net. Can the Reef try to find a way to steal a game from this series at the very least? But I think it's looking like a sweep. Eyes. And Shadow makes it 5-1. I think we've lost the plot of this game at this point. Once again, we had this happen last week, something similar, but a rough way to end the week. I mean, we've had great games this week and especially the last 2 weeks, but like it's rough. Eyes off the right wall to Zaire. Booms it off the wall. Zaire. It's to the other side. Here's Sokolobot. Clears it out. Off the backboard. Eyes able to make the clear off the corner. Shadow gets bumped up from the back by Zaire. Sokolobot shot. Can't get blocked by Zaire, and it's 6-1 with 2:20 left. Zaire tries to make a clear, but just hits it right to Sokolobot, and that's a great redirect by him. 2:20 left. Eyes wins the second ball. Zaire gonna boom it downfield. Zaire trying to get a redirect off the backboard. Shadow will cut this off. Shadow's just got an open net. I mean, we've lost the plot of this game. I think there's no point in really commentating. I think it's just talking about these teams. So we're keeping in mind that the Reef had someone on constant 600 ping this game, and he wasn't even supposed to show up because of lag, but since slow and they couldn't get a sub in time, like he was forced to. So this was kind of a scheduled L for the Reef anyway. But, I mean, the Shadow, on the other hand, they've looked solid as a, even though they've done teams of 2. Like, you can tell they've got pretty good chemistry together. Yeah, Green really does have some decisions to make, because he can't keep Shadow. Definitely can't. But Sokolobot has looked pretty good in this match. He was dropped from the Fangs. It was like a choice between him and NBM. And Sellout decided to choose on dropping Sokolobot. But now he's looked real good in this series. But the Surge are going to jump to 2-1, even with their struggles on keeping players. The Reef are going to follow the 1 and 2, but honestly, for both of these teams, I'm not convinced one way or the other. Because, again, Shadow's going to fall down to free agency. Greenspeed is, I know, a good replacement. Dylan has looked real solid this series. I think he's going to be a great second man for Green. And then Sokolobot looks like a solid third option. But the question is, will Green keep Sokolobot for Goose? Or will Goose come back? Because we haven't seen Goose play before. So that's going to be a decision they're going to have to make. On the other hand, for the Reef, Zaire's going to have to make some choices whether to trust Slow, because he hasn't responded in an entire week. So he's going to have to try to figure out if he wants... He should pick up Shadow. You know what? Like, he should try to be picking up Shadow after this week. Because if Slow's a no-show for an entire week, then, I mean, how do you trust that? I wouldn't be able to trust that for the life of me. Like, it's a 50-50 whether he shows up. Because I feel like a team of Shadow, Zaire, and Eyes is pretty good. And especially the way Shadow's played this series. So, we're going to talk about it more on stream for sure, about what these teams should do. Especially since we'll have no syncs We'll be having just 3 people talking about it, so we'll be able to go deeper into detail, not have to worry about feeling like we need to rush. But I think both of these teams have some big decisions to make these coming weeks. But I'll cast these final 23 seconds for the sake of these teams, putting in the effort to play. Zaire, off the corner, Shadow, tries to hit it to himself, can't get a redirect, Eyes able to clear for the moment. Sokolbot, off the corner, with 10 seconds left. It has been a dominant performance for the Surge, as they are gonna sweep the Reef and jump to 2-1 in the standings. And they're probably holding a playoff spot at the moment as well. Good win there from the Surge. Hey, if this was your first stream, I'm sorry. But if you want to watch better games, look back at yesterday's games, the last 2 videos. Those games are absolute cinema. If you want to watch actually something purely entertaining, instead of just listening to me yap about both teams and what they should do. But that is the end of week 3, and we're going to wrap up with the post-game interviews. We will be starting with the Reef, and Eyes is taking it again. Hey, Eyes. I'm sorry, brother. You there, Eyes?
What's up?
Hey, sorry about the match, man. I mean, it was kind of a scheduled L.
Oh, it's alright. We had fun, dude. I was laughing the whole time.
At least you guys are having fun. It was tough. I feel like you weren't even supposed to play today, and the only reason you joined was to force a not forfeit. So respect to you for even showing up. But how do you think you guys did considering your ping and everything?
I think we did pretty good. I mean, I got a couple of goals. I mean,
yeah, at the ping you were at, I think I'd take that too.
Yeah, dude, like it was so bad to the point to where everyone would miss the ball and then it would just end up in my net. Like I was driving around in circles for like, everyone was driving around in circles quite often. So I was just going where I thought the ball was gonna go because I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
I ended up touching the ball quite a few times.
I mean, you also didn't have slow, which didn't help in the slightest. But your next matchup next week will be against the Abyss, so that'll be an interesting game because I still don't have faith in that Abyss team. So I think that's a real good chance for all 3 of you to get together, get some games in, and bounce back next week.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm gonna try and switch hotels because this one is just not it. That's why my ping is so bad. So.
All right. Well, any final things you want to say before I let you go?
I feel like if I had good internet, I think we would have won that.
It's unfortunate, but you'll bounce back next week. Thanks for sticking around, and we will see you next week.
Yes, sir.
And on to the Surge, who their interim captain Dylan is going to be taking the interview. Hey, Dylan. How you doing?
Yo, what's good?
Good. Congrats on the win. I mean, it was kind of it felt like a scheduled loss for the Reef, but I mean, you guys did your job. You guys looked pretty good doing it. So, how do you feel about your teammates and how you played together?
I think we played pretty well together. They played good together as well. Just can't wait to see how we play as 3 people.
Yeah, I agree. You have Green Speed coming back next week, hopefully. So Shadow is unfortunately not going to be on your team anymore. But Green has to make a decision between Sokolbot, who you played with, and Goose, who hasn't played a game yet. Do you think you're going to try to convince Green to do one thing or the other, or do you not care that much?
You asked for my opinion on what I thought of Clobot when I played like previously, just like what I thought, how we were gonna play. And then after the game, he told me just to tell him how good it went. So I'll put in my opinion.
Okay.
I'll just leave up the decision to him though.
Yeah, I mean, you guys looked real solid, and I think you'll be even better with Green as your first round 1 player. Your next matchup was gonna be against the Fangs, so that'll be an interesting one. Do you know any players on the Fangs or nah?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, I mean, you don't have to do research on them, but they're a pretty solid team, so it'll be an interesting match for sure.
Okay, sounds good.
Any final things you want to say before I let you go?
No, just good game.
Yeah, just try to stick around after. I'm gonna have to show you how to upload the replays.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'll drag you back there, and I'll see you in a sec, and we will see you next week.
See you. Yes.
And that will do it for week 3. Luke, I'm about to get to the time of the review stream. So, that is the end of the games for this week. Every Sunday at 8 p.m. EST, we will be having a power ranking stream where we do the recap of what happened the week prior and then look ahead to the future games and how we think they'll go, and rating the teams, rating the players. It's kind of gotten a little the debates have been real interesting the last few weeks, so I'm excited to see what we talk about tonight. But yeah, that's going to be the end of week number 3. Thank you for all the support so far. We're 1 sub away from 80, I believe, or 1 follower away from 80 on Twitch, which is pretty cool. My goal is to try to get to 100 by the end of the season, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you all for the support. It's been a lot of fun doing this, and I'm excited to do it more. And we will see you tonight for the weekly power ranking stream. Have a good night.